Well, good morning, guys. It is Monday, April the 11th. Nope, April the 12th, because it is our testing week. And if you do not know me, my name is Dr. Jones, aka Tanya, or Tanya, aka Dr. Jones, whichever you prefer. But I'm on my way to school. I'm in the garage getting ready to go. And I may not be able to do a lot of talking today because we're doing testing, but hopefully on my planning today, I think I'll have my planning. I will be able to do a little talking, and I'll see you guys when I get to school. All right, guys, so I am back. So a little bit about today. We started our end of course testing, and we're doing it in sections. So we had our ninth and 10th graders today, and then we'll have them tomorrow. Um, I think I mentioned to you guys that I'm one of the test administrators this time. So it wasn't too bad giving the test, and I had to read a little script, but there was a few little things I guess I wasn't quite sure I had to do. So we had subpart 1 and 2 today, but I didn't realize that the answer key for subpart 2 was on the answer key with subpart 3. So I'm reading the directions, and the kids, they said, well, we don't have an answer sheet. I was like, what? So I thought that was totally for the next day. So my proctor helped me, and we just quickly passed those out as I was reading the directions, and then they got started right on time. So that wasn't too bad. And then we finished our test like I think a minute. Well, it would have ended like a minute before, but everybody finished. So they finished right on time. So then I took those materials back. We're going to do it again tomorrow. So we won't be doing a lot with classes. We are having some afternoon classes. And I've been doing asynchronous lessons with my students. So I've already put their work on Teams, what they're doing. And I'm going to share with you what my first period is doing. They're my ninth graders, and I have like two 10th graders in that class. But I wanted them to for us to go over Maslow's hierarchy of needs. I know sometimes I say Maslow, but I think it is Maslow. If I'm wrong, somebody let me know. But we went over just something slight with that, and then they have a little activity that I want to show you that they'll be doing with that. All right, so I got this from Teachers Pay Teachers, and I really love that little resource area because I can find some great things on there. So this is Lost and Afraid. So it has, I think there's a couple of slides on there. So it kind of looks like this, if y'all can see it. So it's just kind of telling the kids, if they were stranded on an island, they've been offered $1 million to survive on a deserted island alone for 30 days, and you decide to take the challenge. So you know nothing about the island in which you will be stranded on except that it is a tropical location. You will be given a ration of rice to last you through the 30 days, but nothing else. You are allowed to bring 15 items from the list below. Look carefully over the items and select the 15 you will be bringing with you. May the odds be ever in your favor. So they have to choose these items that they will use for 30 days, and they can only choose 15 items. And then on the back, it's just explaining the 5 levels to Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And then they put them in order. And let's see, what else do they do? I think they have to put them in order, and they have to do something else. I'll have to look at it later. I don't want to just sit here and try to figure it out for you. Okay, so what they have to do on this one, after they write down the 15 items that they're going to use, they have to write down the 15 items, decide which level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs they fall into, and select the category to match the level on the hierarchy. So they put their 15 in these little blocks, and then they have to say if it's self-actualization, esteem, love and belonging, safety needs, or physiological needs. So I thought that was a good little activity for them to do. All right, so in the meantime, guys, that is what my first period health science class and my second period health science classes will be working on in the afternoons, because they're testing for the next 2 weeks in the mornings. And then, let's see, what else we have. My medical therapeutics, I have them tomorrow because we're still on block schedule, even though we're testing. And my fourth period will be tomorrow. So today was odd, and then tomorrow will be even. I'll have them, and they're working on pharmacology. And I'm debating if I'm going to do a voiceover on my PowerPoint for them, or if I'm going to let them just do asynchronous work, looking at the PowerPoint and doing worksheets, handouts, information about pharmacology. I haven't quite decided. I guess I need to be thinking about that before I leave for today. And then my clinical kids, today is the 12th, so this is their second day. They're supposed to do their practice exam. And I had to pause my video for a second because one of my students came on to the Zoom. I opened up my Zoom for the seniors at 2:30 so that if they had questions about anything, I could answer it. They already have their schedule for the next 2 weeks, and they won't be here testing because they're seniors getting ready to graduate. But they are to do their practice test, and I have it set up to where they're doing their practice test every 3 days. So hopefully they're in there doing it, which I can go online and look to see who's taking the test. But hopefully they're taking some responsibility and actually going in there. So I had one student who wanted to come on and talk to me on Zoom, and she already started her test. She told me she had been working like 20 minutes, and then she paused because she has to come up to the school for graduation cords, and then she'll start back with her practice exam. And she has done very well. I'm really excited about her taking her test because I really feel she will be one of the ones to pass, and I'm hoping all of them pass, because if not, then I think we'll have to redo, what we're doing for that test, our curriculum for it. So we may have to look things over a little bit. But it is about the end of the day, so I'm going to finish grading for my rehab class. They had a quiz on fractures, so I'm grading those, and then I need to figure out how I'm going to do class tomorrow for my medical therapeutics, because I think I'll have them for like maybe 30 minutes to do. Well, actually, I'll have them longer because we have lunch. So I'll just, I guess, figure out what I'm going to do with them. So I won't be doing Zoom, but they will have an activity to do. So I just need to figure that out. And then that should be it. And hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.